Hello? Sorry, I'm still half eating. Ah, hello, Buovoya. Are you start of what? I will drink water in a second. My last bite of food. Mama. Alright, a level is loading, and then we will be back to programming the overworld. This will be fun. Hello, the geek that speaks cells. The geek, the pixel. We gotta program a cannon opening cutscene too. On the few hours that I've been off stream, I fixed some bugs and I implemented a really cool new optimization, which is 4x3 matrices, which I should make a video about at some point. Hello, tea time. I don't hear the game. Now I do. So you can now buy from him. This all works. Is the rework done? Yep, that's all done. There's some minor bug fixes left, but I need animations from Zena first, and then we will ship it off for beta testing. Still waiting on the Course 7 beta testing results. The guy that would need to test that is pretty slow, fortunately. What a shit overworld. I just don't like the sun color. I also don't like that the save block looks like a star from far away. That's a bit stupid. Yes, the overworld has like 15 different themes. Badu made another one this morning. Hello, Calcite Lion. This is for the castle part in front of Bowser's theme park. The closed cannon door. How is it even gonna open? If it goes to the side, it's gonna go into the mountain. Or into the thing. That wouldn't look good. What if we made it multiple parts that kind of like retract into each direction? Or like a door that opens like this? What if it was two flaps that did me like that? I think that might look better. Or we could make them all fours and they kind of rotate to move away. I think that look cool. Any OST wishes for today? The music you heard just now is planned to be used in the overworld. You saw from the first demo again, I think it looks really neat. No. You can listen to DKC2. Hello Lumales. Hello Paleros. Maybe something like this is a good one. Yeah, Donkey Kong 64. I haven't beaten it. If I remember correctly, I played it. I was in my 20s when I played it the first time. And I got to the Jack-in-the-Box fight. And half the boss fight is just you waiting somewhere to be able to hit him. And that was so goddamn annoying that I'm just like, I can't play this game anymore. Hello, Lit Ads. It was like that and they all went in. I think that could look decent, but also it's not quite what I was thinking. Could be in the corners, but all of that looks kind of bad. That'd be pretty. Oh wait, we can just move it into the mountain here. Oh, easy. Okay, we'll do that. I would like there to be a bomb on this. Actually. Dang, this video shows up. Is this a popular video? 20,000 views, holy shit. I want to make a main channel video about that. I think that could do really well. Ah, so this is what they look like in Mario 64. So I want something like this, but with the black ones and without the poopy look. Today feels like such a slow-paced stream. He just looks so bad. It would still be visible when you don't scale him. Can I ask you something? That is a paradox, in a way. In the same way that when you say it is raining, I don't believe it is raining. Asking, can I ask you something, is paradoxical or seemingly paradoxical. I think this one could work. Yeah, let's try to make this work. Can I ask you about asking a question? It's the same paradox. What are we doing, guys? It's a rotate hotkey. Which one of these is rotate? Shift R. As a reminder, I don't know why I'm asking this, but I very want to make something cool. I'm not asking you to make it with me, I just want to know how to just. It's easy. Might take a little bit of time, but I have legitimately known people with like mental disabilities that have made Roblox before. How do you unfloat a layer? So I guess. Okay, I'm slowly getting better at using GIMP. Now, how do I unfuck that? There we go. When I see a ROMIC, I expect the authors on the spectrum. It might be, but I'm talking about actual, like, mental disability. I wouldn't call someone on the spectrum as, like, being in any way disabled. Like, I'm just saying, like, you don't need to be incredibly smart to make a ROMIC. Anyone can do it. How do I set this to grayscale? There we go. I don't like how the feet look when it's grayscale. How do I make the feet very dark when it's grayscale? Maybe it's better I don't. Maybe it's best I just make this a 32x64 to make the background a bit darker. Reviews on engine optimization, I'm wondering, what's the sum total improvement of all your optimization against vanilla? Depending on the use case, like in the absolute worst case, it's about a 2 times speed improvement, and in the best case, it's like 10 times speed improvement. How do I apply a filter to... I guess I can... Do I merge 2 layers? What I want, I just want to merge these 2. Okay, that was not the button. Nope. What's the difference between flatten image and merge visible layers? I don't see a difference. Down. A. Why is the contrast slider so crazy? Makes no sense. Six seconds for now. A lot of the time, yes. Why not give a scrap paint effect? I don't know what that is. Never thought about it. Anyway. How do you scale the image in GIMP? Oh. That will work. Whatever. I'm sure Biobag will look at this and be like, this sucks. I'm making a different one. And that would be fine. We're just gonna have it like this. We just gotta program the cutscene for this right now. Everything else doesn't matter. So the optimization I did off stream was to turn the 4x4 float matrices into 4x3 float matrices. This works well because the last column is always 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 in random matrices because they're fine matrices. When you start running some of matrices, scale and translation. Lalila, I'm programming a cutscene for the Bob-omb gate here. I'll show you in 1 second, okay? I'm genuinely almost done. We should have a little bit of a sound effect here and some shaking. What's the open cannon sound effect? Probably this one, right? Let's see how this works out. Oops. Dude, Lila, I finally did 4x3 matrices. I implemented them yesterday. It was actually pretty easy to do. I expect that to be like a 100 microsecond improvement, which is really nice at this stage. Basically, all the engine features are done now. Although Sauron said he wanted to maybe rewrite the sound engine too, which would be fucking sick, like on top of my rewrites. Oops, I forgot to make that solid. Okay, yeah, that was decent. To do what? He wanted it to be a little more compressed code-wise. He had some cool ideas on how to use bit flags in the comments to do certain things. So that would be fucking sick. You were just watching Squid Game Season 3? Dude, I finished it like 15 minutes before the stream started. So, I have been saying Squid Game is incredibly silly since Season 1. I thought the whole thing is stupid. So, Season 2 and 3 just... Season 2 got a lot more stupid. Season 3 got a little less stupid than Season 2 in my memory. It kind of delivered on what I expected. I'm watching it the way that people watch The Room, I think. So I'm fully, like, I'm happy with how Squid Game turned out this season. Not a hater at all. It delivered what I wanted. Zaina was saying earlier that people didn't like it, but I don't see the issue. The police not being in it? I don't get it. Hello, Asku. Wait, if this is as you wanted, doesn't that mean something so I'm going to see in block instead of everything fitting the current box and fills the box underneath? Right. I have no idea what you're talking about. There was an issue Tharo brought up? I don't see it. What is it? Is this a song request? Let's listen to it. Oh, my own game's too loud. Okay, a few things were too fast. Oh, Tharo also found issues with the SX4 renderer? I definitely found a couple. I find that a lot of transparency is too low, so you can't really see anything. So you were gang? I saw. It sounded like you're having a good time. Make it solid before opening. Yes, of course it is going to be solid. Yeah. It's now solid. There we go. Just with oh, that's such a minor issue. The fact you can't see half of what you're drawing is much bigger issue. Okay, we definitely want to be further zoomed in on the cannon. So there are some issues here. Yeah, so half of the transparent stuff I have just doesn't render. Maybe I can show you real quick. Oh, this is with the non-fast64 render. Yeah, I switched off the fast64 renderer because I just wasn't able to see my level anymore. So this is Eevee, and the fast64 renderer is like... Yeah, so you can already see the decal here is not really visible anymore. And you see my water is just gone. The entire water plane is just not there anymore, except for this part. Disable atomic rendering. Pretty sure I already tried. Yeah, it's already gone. Atomic makes it even worse. It's pretty rough. You just answer to the hardware. What kind of enhancements could you implement on the original hardware? Probably about the same. Okay, that's kind of nice. I think I want to change the cutscene a bit though. I think I wanted to go like further over there. Like I want it to be further zoomed in. Isn't it 32 times? 32 times what? Is it more fun to have to search for the bomb to open a cannon? That's a bizarre question to me. You have no idea what the context of this is. Okay, I think we need a bit more move to start. I can explain the context to you, and then you'll probably see why having to search for the bomb in the overworld would be a terrible idea on top of what was already done. The way the game starts is then you're here, and you have no way of going up there. You have no idea how to get up there. You would just see a patrolling bomb here, and you would see the big tower there, and you would be like, wow, that's an interesting area, I want to be there. And then hours of gameplay later, after you've made your way through the second and third overworld, you will be able to go through this cave here. And then you'll come out of the cave, and you'll be like, oh shit, this is the area I've seen at the very beginning of the game. I have looped back around. I wonder what cool stuff I can do here. And then it's like, oh my god, the bob-omb's here. Okay. Not all black bob-ombs in this game are enemies. That didn't work. I see. Hello, Sarology. So you really need to workshop your material. Okay. So there is some stuff about this I like and some stuff about this I don't like. So, I think we could do the sound a little better. Sometimes I get the feeling you are like for the longest time you were like a normal person, and then one time someone said like one of your jokes wasn't funny, and you've like tried to prove you're funny ever since, and you keep like making more and more jokes, like trying really hard to be funny, but like you just write yourself deeper and deeper into shit. No, for the longest time you've just been a normal dude. Wait, I didn't hear the sound. There's no sound here, is there? Oh no, it was there! Just subtle. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, we're adding this twice on accident. There's one time missing, is there not? Forward time, can a downtime wait? Can a downtime? Move time? Why are we not moving the full direction then? Or the full duration? Bizarre. Let's try that again. You heard the can sound? That's good. Do you know what my favorite exercise is? Yahoo! What the hell? There's a time waiting missing somewhere. Would it bam again after so long? Watching it close would be funny too. Nah. Sparks? I don't see the vision. Yeah, that just sounds annoying. This is originally based on the decompilation, but over time we have swapped out more and more parts to the point where it's mostly just original code now. And if you look at the decompilation, you will see something looking similar to this, but it is completely different at this point. All of this is not in the decompilation, like none of what I'm showing right now. This is not in the decomp, this is not. Something like this is in the decompilation to your process master list. Because we have to keep API compatibility, I guess. Aha, I see the issue. And because this is all custom engine, it also runs like way faster than the Mario 64 engine. The average level is gonna be like 5 times the frame rate. There's this going on which I really don't like. Something really fucked with this. Yes, this all runs on original hardware, and we're planning to keep it that way. The game's basically done at this point, so there isn't really... It would be very silly to stop making it run on original hardware right now. What is this? Why is this happening? Yeah. Well, either way, I bet this is a generic engine problem. Something with him. The sparks sound like a cool visual, but they just sound confusing. And the minigames in the game? There are some stars you could consider minigames, yeah? Okay, some bugs remain. What the fuck? The camera interpolated when you enter the cannon. Is that bad? Isn't that a good thing? Isn't that what we want? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Oh my god, dude, the game's just breaking apart in front of my eyes. Camera interpolated when I entered the cannon. Oh! Like there's one frame of the going fast into the cannon? I see, I see. Huh. And now I can't reproduce the issue. Awesome. It's probably just some matrix, like, issue somewhere. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. You missed my nitpicks? Sure. Who DM me? Dusty ass rollouts. What? Those are sparkles for frame perfect. Maybe they were dusty in the ass. Oh, he's not supposed to be camouflaged. Yeah, so the sound engine is a bug, and Robot wants to work on a new song. It's gonna be difficult. Okay, so we have this, and we have this. The manta ray render. Okay, there is supposed to be a manta ray side level, but we can't do that yet because we haven't gotten the manta ray level yet. That's fine. Dude, Lila, did you see the storyboard for the intro cutscene? Dude, this is cinema. I want to show you guys again. Everyone shut up. Are you ready for cinema? I'm gonna dub this. Chilling. Hello Mario, Yoshi are in danger. Dear Mario, Dinosaur Land is in danger. Let me tell you how it happened. It was a beautiful day on Yoshi's Island. The Super Happy Tree had blessed us with a big gift. Unfortunately, it was a trap. All the Yoshis on the island were captured at the same time. Well, all the Yoshis except me. I was busy working somewhere. I watched Bowser fly away with all my friends. Everyone's gone. I can't do anything. So, Mario, please help us. Return to Yoshi's Island. How cinema is that? There's a friendly cheap-tailed wig in the water here, and there's a sign that he holds up to teach you the swim controls if you're in the water. Right. So, okay, this is going to be a bit difficult to do. So at the start of the game, you've seen the intro cutscene. Mario's gonna start here. After... That's not Zena, that's Biobag. Is there any particular reason the Yoshi's orange? Just seems like a lazy color. So, we need to teach the player the swim controls after they first arrive here. Which is obviously going to be a little problematic. Since you're gonna be in the water. So, maybe actually no cheap here. Maybe just... we'll just make this a part of the intro. Yeah. So maybe we can just do this with button prompts. We're gonna have one button prompt that's just like an image where it's like move the stick in that direction to move Mario, and then once you land on shore, there's like press A to jump and press B to attack. I think that's all we need really, and then like even new players know what to do. What's the stick? There's gonna be an image of it, like rotating or something. Yeah. I think that might be a little more elegant. Do we want this at all, actually? I think we need the stick thing just because of the swimming controls. Do you ever have to guide someone through something and they just smash whichever thing lights up? Yes. After beating Poochie mission in course 2, Poochie no longer spawns there and instead lives in the overworld. Okay, okay, okay. So we gotta program Poochie to enter the overworld? Maybe Pero. I'm not sure yet, because we're not 100% sure on the HUD yet. Alright. Inside the Poochie temple, only frame perfect rollouts, just for GTM. Two frame perfect ones. 3, 4. Fuck! Fuck! Ah. Oh no. There we go. I need to lock in. This level is fucking sick. It's a good thing I can just stand on Poochie, otherwise this would be difficult. Even a frame perfect speed kick. There we go. Ugh! There was a dust frame. Oh, that was perfect. Okay, next we need to import Poochie into the overworld as well, and then make it so that he can dig for you. Maybe you just stand on his head and that digs up like a coin. Or we could make him dig up a star. If we really want, if we really need one more star, we can make him dig up a star. That Yoshi's collision is so big, what the fuck? There's an Odyssey moment. Yeah, if he digs up a star, that is an Odyssey moment. That's why I'm saying we do this only as like an emergency solution. We're suffering and lazy. Dude can't dig with his hand for a couple of segments. No, what I'm gonna do is make it so that if you have the star, and you're not on his act, then he won't spawn in the level and it's just gonna be in the overworld. I should run the sand as an idle animation on Peaches. That would be a crazy idle animation. How do you even get from that back to walking? Where's the has star function? Is this not something I have? Oh, is this only in the banjo hack and I forgot about it? Hello L Ultra vibes. You see my name like that? Lutra vibes? That's it. Oh. I don't know, L Ultra just seemed more likely than Lutra to me. Oh, this is the problem, because course 10 is like a weird one. Okay, we need to program that in. Wait, I missed Adman 3D. Oh, wait, never mind. There it is. I'm stupid. For a second, I thought that my Restream was hiding messages. Very trustworthy cosmetics. Why cosmetics? Ever since playing Tears of the Kingdom, I am so traumatized by cosmetics in video games. I don't want to see cosmetics anywhere. This doesn't check out. How's curse num determined? Oh, that's all. Okay, it checks out. Current level num -1. Okay. Could be this. And this is a general purpose function, so we'll put this into the bouncy flower file. For some reason, this is my file for everything. What's this song? Final Battle Mario Luigi's Partners in Time music extended, and it's been going for way too long. 10 minutes, holy fuck. You guys wanna listen to good music? Let's listen to good music.
Hello, hello, baby, you
It's
called,
too
I
loud.
can't hear a thing. I have got no service in the club these days.
We're gonna listen to this for the next hour.
I just say, oh, you're breaking up on me. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kind of busy. Gotta be busy, gotta be busy. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm gonna be busy.
Alright, let me make sure this works. Because we need to make sure Poochie doesn't spawn here unless we need him here. Because he's now gonna be in the overworld. He should not spawn right now. Okay, he's not here, perfect. And we need to make sure he spawns when he's supposed to. Whoa, what the fuck? I'm stuck in the cutscene? I must have broken something with cutscenes. Ha!
Sometimes I feel like I live in grand situations. I'm thinking the cost of I'll be dead.
But I like him playing that sound from far away. The G dialogue response must just be not updating. Second. Listen to Free Tech or Hard Tech? I definitely listened to Hard Tech before. What are you hearing right now? Neko are going ham. Okay, so the cutscene's just over? What the hell? We don't even get the return? We just get stuck forever? What the fuck? Huh? So we move the action forward, but we don't actually unlock Mario, I guess. Crazy. It's so good. Yeah, 0 volt. I don't know what the RTYI format is in Psych 64. I know he wanted to change some ABI things. So that would be fucking sick if that's like a custom format he's planning to do. What's that song? Telephone by Neko Arc. Okay, action 1, action 2, dialogue response happens. So for some reason it doesn't unlock Mario during these cutscenes anymore. I don't know how I fucked that up. Turn it into Mario. Okay, then turning's true by the... This is a fucking weird code. What? What the fuck? Make this slightly more reasonable. I thought it was a SquarePants AI cover. It's kinda like that. So is it set Mario NPC dialogue that's not working? No, this should be fine. Did I break something here? Is this actually ending the dialogue? Okay, we can actually listen to real music now. You guys got any wishes? It's a burning throat. True. Maybe this will tell us something, whether we hit this breakpoint or not. When you were coding Cannon or Door? When I was coding the Bomb, I definitely changed a lot about how dialogues work. So that's probably when this broke. TTYDOST? Fine. I fucked up. Why did I do that? But yeah, the whole vanilla dialogue system I'm not a fan of. That's why over time I just removed more and more parts of it and made my own. It doesn't advance to the end action dialogue ever. What if I just do that? Fuck it. Oh, are we listening to the remake? I didn't even know. Smartly move work? They all work out of pressing Z. So like ground pump and then you press B, for example. Or you ground pump and then you press A. That didn't do it either. Did we just never even get here? That shouldn't be, right? Mari's head does bug out when you land like that, because his Y velocity doesn't reset. I guess I could fix it right now. Fuck it, why not? There, it's fixed. My compiler to assembly is GCC. Kind sterben kannst du überall or something from Matrix. What? What are you saying? So, okay. This shows up. Why don't we just print the dialog state? That might be easier. Capture card. I cannot give you a release date. The game is not finished yet, but all the main content's kinda there. We still need to program a couple things. Right now we're kinda like in the polishing phase, I would say. Dialog state is 2. What the hell? Okay, so dialog state. Await dialog. So after this, it never advances. Dialog response becomes 1. They are in a separate dialog file. So we're stuck in a wait dialogue forever, even though once this is done, the dialogue state advances. Which means this always returns 0. Oops. Well, let's see which of these two we hit when we're in here. Maybe I should just pull out Nemu. It just stops calling this function. Wait. The action advances as intended. It just never finishes this. Because we are getting a dialogue response before this happens. I see, I see. I think this will fix the issue. That makes sense if I changed that recently. There we go. I'm not using Lip Dragon. I'm using a modified Lip Ultra, and currently Death Wizard is working on a completely new Lip Ultra, and I'm gonna be using that. And then modify it. Lip Dragon has a very different design philosophy from like how I program. Well, maybe not very different, but they prioritize some different things, and I don't want that. Smartest return to Yoshi's Island. I just need to get 3 stars real quick so I can test if Poochie still shows up. Where's good coding practices? Good coding practices are nonsense. Half of good coding practices is just like inefficient garbage. I think I have decent coding practices in RTYI, for the most part, when I care. Lila, have you heard my recent idea that I had today? Why don't we force compilers to store variables in knobs? Think about it, there's so many knobs in the game, and each one of them is like 2 bytes or even 3 bytes of useless data. We could force the compiler to store data in there. I've definitely done it before in assembly. Yo, he's shitting donuts, that's what's going on. It wouldn't mess up emulators. I know because I've done this before. But think about it. If you have a knob, what you can do instead is like add you R0 and then whatever else you want. Right? You can add anything you want into R0, nothing's gonna happen. So that gives you a couple bits to just fuck around with. Oh no! Oh, it didn't squish me. It was supposed to squish me.
Mamma mia!
This is a bug, I would say. Must I always put in RTY or B3313? I think I can make B3313 in 2 months, tops. Yeah, I still need to get that star somehow, but I might have saved. It did save, cool. Yes, that already exists, Xenok. Sure, I made B3313, that's what I said. Whatever, bro. I guess I made B3313. Oh, Poochie isn't here. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong star. Duh. Bro is 2 hours behind. He is watching on YouTube. Dude, I just realized YouTube chat is like those Internet Explorer memes. Where it's like, hi guys, happy 2020. Oh yeah, you can easily do that. I mean, let's look at the B3313 level. Let me actually like take a look at this to see if I can say anything. Full gameplay tool. Yeah, no UV mapping, just fucking not even unwrapping it. Fucking Google SketchUp ass garbage. Like, genuinely, fucking black outline, just throw shit in. Yeah, I can make a level like this in 2 hours tops. That's like what, 5 levels a day? 4 levels a day? And then over a month, that's 120 levels. How many stars are in a level here? This looks like maybe 3 or 4. So in 2 months is realistic. We are fortunate, so I was exactly right on everything. Holy shit. Yeah, I did help them out with a couple of things. But I didn't make it. There shouldn't be anything wrong with the mod on Project 64. But I don't know that 100%. But to my knowledge, there's nothing wrong with it. There are some old versions that are not safe though, but I think modern is fine. So this is what we're gonna do. Poochie is gonna be in the overworld, only if you have done its stars. And I think that's gonna be cool, to be like, oh shit, the little dog followed me out of the level. I know that this is a little inefficient storage-wise, but... I should have changed his name. A doghouse is possible. Yeah, you said that Ramek had its invisibility that already exists. Where do I find them? I don't know. I just know it already exists. It's dirty, but it will work. I'm gonna go get some water. Be right back. My legs, they hurt. Your favorite early 2000s tropical game? That's quite limited. How many early 2000s tropical games are there? Sonic Adventure? Oh, just one area counts? I guess the beach kinda has it, yeah? Mario Sunshine? Yeah, that's the only one I can think of that I would consider tropical. Where do we check if Mario is standing on top? I need to dig animation too. Shit. Where is the animation keyframe editor? Shit. Where do you set the amount of animation frames in the new Blender? I can no longer find it. My city doesn't feel very tropical to me. I have to go to timeline. There we go. Wait, we can do this easier by just reusing an action state. We do this. That's perfect. And then we take 0, 1, 2, 3. How do I do this again? hate this function name. We're renaming this. Let's give him a random chance to spawn coins like every tick. I think that would be cool. See, you make a Smash Bros character? That could be fun. I would make the strongest Smash Bros character, and then no one could beat me. I had this idea to make this Mr. Beast style video where it's like, I hacked every Nintendo 64 game in one day. And it would all just be like shitposts like that, where I make my Smash character invincible or I cheat at Mario Party. Alright, if everything works, he should be walking up to me somehow, at least a little bit. Ooh, that's not working at all. And he's not solid. Cool, cool, cool. Nothing was working whatsoever. Ah! He's still not solid? Did I open the ROM too fast after compiling? I was so sure he will just be solid now. He has no interaction either. Huh! Well, I guess he's not really supposed to have interaction, so that's fine. Still, weird. Unless this condition is empty somehow. Nope, that looks good to me. Okay, this music's driving me insane. I'm skipping ahead. There doesn't seem to be anything moving him actually. Now that I look at this. It's probably because part of his behavior is at the end here and I didn't copy it over. Yeah, that would do things. Okay, he's moving. He's still not solid. I actually have no explanation for that. I'm guessing these animations were not meant to loop. Okay. That looks a little better. Poochie is here. I found Poochie. What the fuck? What have I done to Poochie? Why is he like this? When did that happen? Come on, open the file. God, Blender is so slow right now. It is properly centered here, it's not properly centered here. I am not sure why. I don't think I did that, and if I did that, that was a huge accident. No! Fast64 did that! As soon as I had export, Fast64 does that. That is a Fast64 bug. Huh. What the hell? Hello, Bioback. Switching today. Oh, we made a lot of progress today. We programmed a cool cutscene for the cannon opening, when you buy the opening to the cannon. Over there. Maybe I can show you. Okay, I broke it again. Don't worry about it. I already know the issue, I think. And then we were working on Poochie. Go get some other. Leave me alone. Let's just try this. And then we're also working on Poochie. We want Poochie to follow you around. You remember the ability to change icon with the ground bound dive? I like that. Yeah, you can kind of change the direction, but not fully. There's like a limitation to it. It's been like that for a long time, at least half a year. Oh, because I'm using opacity, of course. Yeah, exactly, that is the limitation, the fact that you lose your speed. Right, so if you go backwards, you lose all your speed, and if you go forwards, you keep all your speed, and if you go perpendicular, you actually also keep your speed. Yeah, we put Poochie in the overworld, he kind of follows Mario around. And if you jump on him, he goes to a random spot and starts digging. He starts digging. He starts digging. Hey! He dug. Just took way too fucking long. So you gotta start. No, just coins. This ain't your average Mario Odyssey. You think that needs a star? I don't know. It's like such a cheap star. I kinda don't want this to be a star. Unless you're thinking a completely different star. We are going to let him dig until he finds a star. He only digs once. After the first dig, he just stops. At least he's not supposed to dig again. Yep, after that he's done. Can you expect to stop from this? He could dig up something that leads to one of the minigame entrances, if we want that. Or one of the side level entrances. Like maybe he has a random chance to do that. If he did that right away, I think that would maybe be a bit much. Or maybe we can let him do that right away. Yeah, I think that would be fine. Let's note that down then. Okay. To do. Poochie digging needs to give you something other than points as well. How about this being a mini game or side level entrance somehow? And then side level entrance alias Poochie. Can edge the player again? Like a treasure map or something like that? Or what are you thinking? Because I'm fine with that. I'm just saying like this is something he could give you. Oh god, that sounds so annoying to do bioback. Like gameplay wise, that sounds like it sucks to live with. You can dig with them every time you come back to the overworld. Next we need the rope, and we need to think about how to make an animation for the rope. Ooh. The vertex color schemes are wrong. These are good. Simulate and bake it. How? Like with bones? With bones it could work. That's Fast 64, le geek in the Pixar. No, vertex animation is way too expensive. It has to be bones somehow. How do we simulate something like that? Do we just make one long rope and then put an animation of it just being flung together and then you kick it once and just unfurls like that? Maybe there's like a wooden pike here that it's wrapped around. We bake the base of it and then wrap the rest around it. Oh, but kicking it like that would feel very unintuitive, right? That wouldn't feel right. How was the idea for this again? It needs to be like extremely visible. A spool that you push like a grindle and then unrolls the rope. Spool that you push. Not sure I fully understand. I was thinking of it just being curled up like a snake around a pillar. Or not even that, just like rope being here. And maybe tied around the thing once. Way too complicated, Pappy Penny. This needs to be something that's basically unmissable. Something where no player in their right mind would like skip this, because skipping this on accident would be extremely frustrating. And it could also just be a snake. Imagine there's just a snake standing here trying to attack you, and you kick it in the face and it turns into a rope. Tap to unwind, like a fucking mobile game. Important. It is a flute snake and it goes straight and allows you to climb. True. We're not just gonna have friendly NPCs everywhere. That misses the desolate feeling of Yoshi's Island at the beginning. We want this island to feel very dead at first, and then you free the Yoshis and suddenly there's life everywhere. I mean, it being on the spool kind of works, yeah. But no, you don't have to bring anything. You get here and you can open it. You experience brain fog? You always look so clear and sharp when you're working on your project. No, I don't. No, guys, you cannot get up here. Except by walking all the way around the island and then opening it yourself. That's the whole point. It's like a shortcut you open up by making more progress in the game. I'm just thinking for a good way for the rope to unfurl. It could also just be anchored on the floor, like I'm fine with that. But how do I make the rope look nice and kickable is the question. The rope could be around the lighthouse, I don't care about that. There could also be a pillar you can pound into the floor to unfurl the rope. No, you can't get out of bounds. At least not to my knowledge. The thing is, Mario cannot exist if there's no surface somewhere. So he would just stop moving. I'm a bit worried that players are going to come out of this cave here and not see this. But okay, that is so hidden that players will probably see this first. Okay, perfect. So we want the entrance to the lighthouse to be around here. That's an interesting bug and a pretty bad bug. Let me just mark this here. Come to think of it, I didn't make the section inside the lighthouse yet. Oops. Ah. I see. Wouldn't it be easier to just push the spindle thing, this part here? What if we put a pole here and then a spool here, and you just push the spool and the spool fell down? Oh, there's some fun multiplayer ones. We played Driving Strikers GTM. I played it with Zena. It was fun. Yeah. I'm just thinking of a different anchor, I guess. In your drawing, it kind of looked like Mario's pulling on the anchor. I forgot how you place the cursor again. Oops. Find that one. I'm sure Spooky Ilua has it online somewhere. Oh yeah, this is why I switched to Eevee again, because I can't even see my thing. I can't see my texture, how am I gonna work? I was coding earlier in the stream. Oh my god, how expensive do you guys think it is to pave a driveway? Got something like this for here, and then that should kinda work. So we'll wrap the rope around here, put a spool here, Mario pushes the spool, and that gives you this thing. Should look good. Let me think about how to best animate this. So actually, we can do a vertex animation here. Since the rope is just getting longer, I can simply scale the UVs of the rope texture and the vertices on the spool with the position of the spool. Interesting, Pappy Prenny. The guy wanted 7,000 plus HST, so like 8,000 to do a driveway. Expensive as fuck. What's the problem? There's no problem, I'm just thinking about how to do this. Get the spool on here, do this. Then the corner, how do I do the corner? I think I could hide a bone inside the spool. And then you push it, and then as soon as it's over the corner, the bone just stays here with one part attached here and one part attached here. And then the spool just stays at the bottom here. That should work. We could scale the rope a little bit, but it also has to rotate. I guess we have to unrotate the bone, which is fine with an attached bone. So we have spool, bone in the middle of the spool with the bone attached. The bone in the middle rotates with the bone, which will work. Like it's at the bottom first. You spin it 180 degrees, it's at the top. Then the spool starts falling down, the bone has to stay in place and be attached to the other thing. So we just have to scale the UVs there too. Multi-texture on the rope material with an I8 gradient mode, so the alpha slowly appears. Yeah, that is a much easier idea. So we just model the whole rope and then unroll the spool. Yeah, that's an easy idea. What if I make it so that additionally, in addition to your idea, there is one bone on the spool with the rope and the bone shrinks over time. So it looks like the spool is losing rope. I think that's a cool idea. In comes animations, the only thing you will need to make look good is to make the rope shake around when the spool comes off at the end. The rope shake around. As in like left and right? We can definitely do that. Let's animate the rope a bit to make it look like it's being tucked on. The spool has a separate bone for the rope. It shrinks over time. Spool. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll flow. It will look very good. Go straight as long as the weight is at the end. When it reaches the end of the rope, it bounces around. Well, the spool will just land here, right? And stay here. So, yeah, there should be a bit of a tuck here. And then we can make it like light at the end. Yeah. Let the rope be loose at the very end. Let me think about this. Oh, that will look weird if I just do that. I have to make the spool go all the way to the bottom. And then it like slightly bounces and then the rope becomes loose. Okay, if you're gonna do stuff for the rework anyway, then maybe I should just make it stiff for now. Just to make my life easier. Anyway, I think I'm done with stream for today. So I will see you guys in the next stream, which there is a good chance it'll be tomorrow because I'm still on vacation for another week. We just will come off and roll off camera at the end. Yeah, that works too. Actually, yeah, that's easier. Fuck it. Spool gets naked at the end and just rolls off camera. Rope is loose at the end of the spool on the floor. I think that will look good. Alright, next stream. Bye bye.